After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Grover Lloyd will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Into the box, Professor Slugger. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in, Rafi Lopez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Missions lead it 2-0. At the plate, Mel Green. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sent on the ground out to second. Has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now batting, Professor Slugger. He reached on a single in his first try.
Slugger.
First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Badalucco moves over, and that's the third out. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Drillers lead it 5-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. JT Ratino. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Lim has a play. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tulsa's out in front here, 5-3. Striding in, Professor Slugger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Lim ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores. It's now 5-5.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Still only one out in the inning. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box now, Professor Slugger. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Slugger.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the run will score all the way from first. And he is in there.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Stepping up to the plate, Rafi Lopez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Slugger at third with 2 away. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Lopez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's in there. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Settling in now, Corey Ramirez has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Ramirez.
Sent on the ground out to second. Rain. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. San Antonio's out in front, 13-5. Into the box now, Professor Slugger. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in now, Rafi Lopez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. slugger aboard here at first with nobody out. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in, Orlando Ramirez. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Orlando Ramirez.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Badalucco. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
At the plate, Henry Barrios. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Barrios.
The 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Werner, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit the other way out toward right field. Badalucco moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 13-5.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
13-6, the final score in this ball game. San Antonio rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jason Chaney gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Patrick Cochran allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Professor.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And the run is in to score from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Missions, number 20, Jerry Chen.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Tulsa Drillers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Bennett Montoya earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Miguel Hernandez wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Navarro, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Peter Takatsu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Peter Takatsu.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. To his right. And there's one gone to begin the evening. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create.
Striding in once again, Lincoln Stanley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The inning as it's sent out to second. Slugger. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And Springfield leads this thing 4-0. Now at the plate, Professor Slugger. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Rodriguez isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
One out, nobody on. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Now at the plate, David Herrera. He singled his last time up. Ogden, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. Ogden rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4. Digging in to try it again, Nicky Davis. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. On the ground out to second. He'll get to the hole. A spin and a throw. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at 3rd will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at 1st instead.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicky Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Kicking ball's bounced out towards second. 2 is left. Slugger. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Springfield's out in front, 7-1. Leading off the inning, Professor Slugger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys. And they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in once again, Professor Slugger.
Professor Slugger.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ready once again, Peter Takatsu. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. So coming to the plate, Professor Slugger, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Springfield put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Elvis Rodriguez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kirby Beals, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Pena, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. And that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach.
Standing in, Professor Slugger. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ogden is there. 1 out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today.
Digging in for his second at bat, Professor Slugger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Alfonso Pena. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Slugger is right there. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Alan Cruz.
Pitcher, Alan Cruz.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And Springfield leads this thing 3-0. Stepping into the box, Professor Slugger. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ogden is there, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeff Norris. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Ogden will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. Springfield's out in front, 3-0. Ready for another chance? Professor Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Slugger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Springfield Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alan Cruz notches his 3rd win of the year. Nicky Cook records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The team is pressed to step up their focus defensively.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jordan Lyles will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Into the box now, Dudley Cordova. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Slugger loves. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now batting, Professor Slugger, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Professor Slugger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Striding in, Professor Slugger, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Slugger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. At the plate, Professor Slugger. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Professor Slugger.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Now at the plate, number 96. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Takatsu aboard here at first with nobody out. Bouncer to the left side. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lewis Irvin. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great.
At the plate, Thomas Casilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. In the air now, out to right field. Rosales is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready now, Dudley Cordova, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9, and we are tied 2-2. So stepping in, Professor Slugger.
From the bottom of the 9th, second baseman, Slugger.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Irvin on the move. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So a big moment in the ball game here. Orlando Ramirez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in, Henry Barrios. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and that's the second out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, catcher.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third, 2 down. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the winning run is across to score.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The San Antonio Missions came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Scott McDonough wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the